Hey everyone. I got to thinking a little bit, and I wanted to talk about religions, like as a whole. Uh, there's a lot of a, most times. Now this isn't true of every single religion out there, but 90% of the time, when you go to a church of a religion or a group of a religion or whatever, they're very sure that they're right, that they're the correct answer, and that they're the one way to do it, and that all the other ones are wrong, and that you should ignore them, and that they're bad, and that they're different, and all that stuff. And I disagree with both sides. The reason I practice what I do is that I believe that they're not all wrong, they're all right. I believe that they say prayer works. Well, I believe prayer works, but I don't believe that prayer works because of an anthropomorphic figure sitting on a cloud some point above our atmosphere but below space that watches over us and randomly intervenes whenever they feel the need. I believe that prayer works because you have enough people that believe in something. They they firmly believe in what they are doing and what they are saying, and they want, say, healing for someone that is sick. They want that healing. That is their goal, and as a whole, they collectively create enough energy that they are able to convey that into healing energy to heal that sick person that they're all praying for. It's it's no different than what we do as practitioners. I mean, we cast spells and use potions to heal people or make them feel better or whatever. And Christians use prayer, or we celebrate Beltane and Yule, and we do circles and moon dances, and we dance skyclad and do all this stuff for, Mother Nature and Mother Earth and the gods or goddesses that, people choose to align themselves with and all of that. Muslims bow to Mecca 5 times a day. That doesn't mean that what they're doing is wrong. They have found a way for them that works to access what I love, easily manipulated energy. That is all this world is, everything. And so Christians, Muslims, Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists, Mormons, they're all on vastly different paths. But when you strip away all the dogma and the hubbub and all of that, in all of them, you're left with cardinal rules of loving your neighbor and taking care of one another and helping the sick and mutual faith and shared agreement and all of this stuff. And it's that stuff that matters, not the trimmings, not what kind of building you meet in, or not whether or not the person standing in your pulpit wears a robe. All that matters is that faith, that interconnected bond of people that share an energy, that share an agreement, that share love, and through that they are able to bring about change. They choose to sublimate, or they choose to subjugate themselves to a God that is above them, that is omnipresent and omnipotent, because that provides a sense of safety. When things are going wrong, there's nothing easier to cling to than someone that knows what the hell he's doing. He obviously wouldn't just let this happen. There has to be a reason for it. And that gives people hope. And there's nothing wrong with that. The wrongness is when it comes in that people decide that theirs has got to be better and they've got to conquer others that have different beliefs. And that does not come from religion. That comes from man. That comes from our fallibility as people. Now, I think that's just the biggest core idea or value or mantra or however you want to say it of what I practice and what I believe is that, I don't practice some demonic witchcraft that Christianity has been trying to exterminate for years. No. And I don't believe that they bow to some, stupid church thing that's not even real or some crazy shit like that. Church is real and church works. And Christianity is real and it works for people because they want it to. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. That path works for them, and so that's the one they're on. And for me, this path works better. Personally, I feel it's a little more straightforward because you're going, right to the Emi. But, that doesn't mean that everybody else's path is the wrong path. So, questions, comments, concerns, I love subscribers. Have a great day, everybody.